Hey brothers, slow down for one moment. Picture this clearly. It's almost midnight. The house is quiet. The kids are asleep. The TV hums low in the background. Your phone glows in your hand like a small altar of distraction. The weight of the day is still on your chest. Unpaid bills, ignored dreams, a boss who doesn't see your worth, traffic that stole 2 hours of your life. Your soul feels tired, not your body. So you scroll, not for pleasure, but for escape. One image appears, then another there. You don't plan it. You don't invite it. It just appears, dressed as entertainment, wrapped in normality, masked as harmless curiosity. And in that quiet moment, something ancient wakes up inside you. Lust never announces itself with noise. It whispers. It slides in through the eyes, the softest gate to the human soul. In scripture, every fall begins with a look. Eve saw, David saw, Samson saw. The fall always starts with vision before action. You tell yourself, it's just looking. But the brain doesn't register just. It records, it stores, it rewires. And slowly, without sound, your desires shift. What once gave peace now feels dull. What once felt sacred now feels optional. Your heart begins drifting long before your hands ever move. Look around America right now. Stadium pastors collapsing, corporate giants exposed, influencers deleting accounts, marriages that looked perfect on Instagram dissolved in courtrooms. That pastor from the Megachurch scandal, thousands in attendance, millions online, a praying wife, small children at home. One secret scroll at a time, one hidden browser tab at a time, until the whole structure came crashing down like the walls of Jericho. Lust didn't just destroy his reputation. It erased his authority. It silenced his voice. It wounded his children before they were old enough to understand why. Lust doesn't make you reckless first. It makes you blind first. Blind to warning signs, blind to character, blind to consequences, blind to the woman who might have been the piece of your life, blind to the sons who needed your example, blind to the future God already wrote for you. It trades eternity for urgency. It trades destiny for distraction. It trades kings for consumers. The true design, women as covenant, not consumption. God did not shape Eve from Adam's feet to be beneath him. He did not shape her from Adam's head to dominate him. He shaped her from Adam's rib, beside his heart. A woman was never meant to be used. She was meant to be joined. Real partnership isn't built on attraction alone. It's built on honoring weakness and protecting strength. It's built on shared suffering, shared prayer, shared rebuilding after storms. It's built on late-night hospital prayers, on eviction notices survived together, on seasons where love is not romantic, but faithful. Picture this life instead. You wake up early. The house is quiet. Your wife is in the kitchen making coffee. Your kids are getting ready for school. You kiss her forehead, not out of habit, but out of honoring the woman who holds your world together when you're at war with it. She raises your children with values that can't be downloaded from Google. She teaches your daughters what respect looks like by how you treat her. She teaches your sons what strength looks like by how you protect her. This is the design. But lust fractures that design. Lust trains a man to assess instead of appreciate, to compare instead of covenant, to sample instead of settle. It conditions the soul to crave novelty over depth. It teaches the heart to exit at the first appearance of inconvenience. It turns a builder into a browser. The man gripped by lust doesn't want a partner. He wants stimulation. He doesn't want a legacy. He wants relief. He scrolls past thousands of faces, but feels understood by none. He consumes bodies, but starves for connection. He avoids commitment, yet aches for companionship. And the cruel part is this: lust promises satisfaction, but delivers restlessness. Even when he stands at the altar with a good woman, lust waits in the shadows. It whispers during arguments. It whispers during exhaustion. It whispers during boredom. And it always says the same lie: you could be happier somewhere else. But happiness was never found in elsewhere. It was always found in depth. The ripple effect. A private compromise creates public ruins. A man's sin is never private. It only feels private at first. Every unchecked desire sends invisible shockwaves through his bloodline. The wife begins to feel the distance long before she discovers the truth. The children sense instability long before words explain it. The home becomes quieter, not peaceful, but broken quiet. The laughter fades. Trust erodes like sand under steady water. I've seen a man worth millions, corner office, luxury cars, college fund ready for his kids, lose everything to one secret relationship. His wife left. His children refused his calls. He now lives alone in a rented apartment, watching family photos on a screen he once used for temptation. Lust didn't just steal his marriage, it stole his seat at the table of his own family. Sons raised by broken men often inherit broken appetites. Daughters raised by unfaithful fathers grow up believing love always leaves. Thus cycles begin. Generations fracture quietly. And when lust finally leaves, and it always leaves, it leaves you bankrupt in places money can't rebuild, a soul heavy with regret, a memory that replays at night, a conscience that no longer rests, a holiday table missing faces that once loved you. But hear this, slowly and clearly, redemption is not canceled by failure. Chains can be broken the moment truth is faced. Step 1. Starve the beast. Remove the fuel. The flesh cannot be negotiated with. It must be starved. Every addiction is fed through access. Remove access and the craving weakens. Social media today is not entertainment. It is a temptation delivery system engineered by data scientists who understand human weakness better than most churches. Your phone is not neutral. It is either a tool or a trap. Those fitness reels, model pages, prank channels, soft-core comedy, they look harmless, but they prime the appetite. They soften resistance. They normalize exposure. One glance trains the brain. Repetition builds craving. Block aggressively. Unfollow without apology. Rebuild your digital environment like a man reclaiming poisoned land. Science even confirms what Scripture always knew. Repeated sexual stimulation floods dopamine, reduces impulse control, and deadens natural pleasure. But withdrawal reawakens clarity. After weeks of discipline, the mind regains ranking. Family rises above fantasy. Purpose rises above appetite. Starvation hurts before it heals, but it heals. Step 2. Rewire the mind. What fills you forms you. The human mind is a sanctuary. Whatever you worship inside it will eventually command your body. You cannot escape what you constantly picture. You cannot conquer what you constantly rehearse. Daily intake determines destiny. Scripture is not poetry. It is rewiring. When a man begins each morning with truth instead of temptation, his nervous system slowly detoxes. His reactions soften. His patience grows. His authority returns. Find men who speak honestly, not motivational hype, truth. Men who confess battles without glamorizing them. Men who choose discipline when no one is watching. Faith is not emotional comfort. It is mental order. It rearranges desire gradually until holiness feels normal again. Step 3. Purpose. The holy replacement. Lust grows easily in empty hours. Idle hands have always been the devil's favorite playground. When a man lacks mission, he seeks sensation. When he lacks direction, he seeks distraction. Purpose does not remove temptation instantly. It crowds it out over time. Work the body until the mind grows quiet. Build projects that outlive seasons. Learn skills that multiply your influence. Serve others so your soul remembers its scale. When a man invests energy outward, he stops leaking it inward. A busy man can still fall, but a purposeful man rarely starves for meaning. Step 4. Guard the gate. The eyes decide the future. The eyes are the most obedient servants of the flesh, but they can become the strongest soldiers of discipline. Every temptation begins with permission. Every victory begins with denial. Look away early. Look away often. Look away without apology. The instant the gaze moves, the urge weakens. The moment the eyes linger, the battle shifts into the heart. Train your vision like a warrior trains his stance. Automatic, reflexive, protective. Where the eyes go, the mind follows. Where the mind settles, the life lands. You are not a slave to appetite. You are a man learning mastery. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt through resistance. Every time you say no, you grow stronger. Every time you fall and rise again, you grow wiser. Every day you guard your gates, you repair your lineage. Your children will never know the battles you won in silence, only the peace you secured through discipline. This war is invisible to the world, but its reward is visible to generations.